Today, people make up a lot of nonsense like cryptids. We've often done episodes on cryptids. But did you know that there's made up bullshit about cryptids even in the Bible? A supposedly valid source of information? Cryptids of the Bible tonight on Deepwood Freud.
Deepwood Freud.
Dude, this is Harry from Harry and the Hendersons.
It totally is. I loved that movie as a kid. I used to watch that all the time.
Dude, somebody used a picture, like a GIF from Harry and the Hendersons of Harry being cleaned by the whole family to represent what it's like to be a Paul washer. Yeah. It's Harry sitting there like, oh, and no matter what he does, there's somebody there to grab his paw and pet it and brush his hair for him. It's very cute.
Cute Harry. That is cute. If anyone out there hasn't watched Harry and the Hendersons, it's probably not very good, but
it's good.
I remember liking it as a kid.
No, fuck that.
I haven't seen it as an adult.
It's good.
I've been afraid to rewatch it.
I haven't seen it as an adult either, and I'll fucking qualify it right now. It's good.
Watch it, DJ. Do it.
What does the Bible say about the possibility of Bigfoot?
Whatever you want it to say, because the Bible is a bunch of metaphorical nonsense.
Literally, yeah. So what do Christians believe about the legendary Bigfoot? Many different explanations for the Bigfoot phenomena currently exist within the Christian community, and all are derived from the Word of God, a.k.a. the Bible.
An infallible source of information.
I mean, yeah, that's the whole selling point of the book, right?
Just the unerring Word of
God.
Look,
as far as marketing gimmicks go, the Bible's got a pretty fucking tight one. It's just like, hey.
All true.
Everything in this book, 100% true. It's from the word of the creator of the universe. So of course, when Christians find themselves questioning, God, is there a Bigfoot? They open up the Bible and they turn to its wisdom.
Okay.
So we got some theories of Bigfoot based on the Bible. Theory number 1. Bigfoot is a descendant of Cain.
How?
The theory suggests that the curse that God put on Cain has been passed down to his descendants throughout the generations. From Genesis 4:11 and 12. Now you are under a curse and driven from the ground, which opened its mouth to receive your brother's blood from your hand. When you work the ground, it will no longer yield its crops to you. You will be a restless wanderer on the earth.
So, how? It didn't say anything about, like, you will also be a big, hairy, 6
And it would be a giant, hairy ape. Well, some Christians believe the mark that God put on Cain was for him to be covered in hair and forced to be naked like a beast.
Well, they didn't say mark. He said curse.
Well, there's a thing in there at some point where he's like, I put my mark upon you. It's not in the verse that I just read, but
Fair enough.
But it's in there. It's in there. I know my fucking Bible, sir.
I don't.
The bigger problem with this, though, is that later on in the Bible, like just like a few verses later, Cain like finds a town and gets married and has some kids. So doesn't even it didn't even.
Well, I mean, they said the descendants of Cain, not Cain himself. Like Cain carried the curse, and that's the curse.
Okay.
Like, after they have a kid, it's like, oh, it's a little Bigfoot. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, I mean,
they liked hairy dudes in that village or whatever.
Cain settled the land of Nod. Built the first city. God became frustrated with the virtues of early civilization and decided to destroy it and save only Noah's family. So, like, Cain did not wander the land aimlessly, and fucking the crops did grow for him and shit. So.
Wait. You're trying to get me to believe the Bible contradicted itself?
Yeah, pretty quickly.
Come on, TJ. Nice one. Good try.
This also suggests that Cain's children and descendants, such as Enoch, Irad, Mahujul, Methuselah, Jubal, Tubal Cain, etc., were all Sasquatch people.
Which they're not.
I kind of like that, actually.
I mean, it's cool.
Makes the Bible a little bit more interesting, I guess. Theory number 2. Bigfoot is a descendant of Esau.
Esau, dude.
Esau. You know Christianity better than me.
Esau.
The Bible describes Esau as a skillful hunter and a man of the open country. He is said to have been covered in a thick coat of reddish hair. Esau was born to Isaac and Rebekah. His twin brother Jacob was born normal, while Esau was born covered in hair. When the time came for her to give birth, there were twin boys in her womb. The first came out was red, and his whole body was like a hairy garment, so they named him Esau. Genesis 25 and 20.
All right.
Genesis 25:24 through 25:25.
Dude, this sounds way more fucking plausible.
I mean, at least they have the hair here.
Yeah, it's like hairy baby came out. It's like, all right.
And listen to this. They say Esau was a skilled hunter, preferred to be alone in the woods and an open country. One problem with this theory is that unlike Sasquatch, Esau used language, rode horses, and used weapons and commanded over men.
Well,
but we don't know that Bigfoot doesn't do that shit.
I was about to say, yeah, exactly. We don't know how Bigfoot is. If Bigfoot,
maybe
if Bigfoot actually exists, he might do those things.
I mean, if all his descendants did was live out in the woods, I mean, they wouldn't be doing that in the modern age. They'd just be wandering around being skillful hunters and stuff.
If Esau did exist, it's likely he was suffering from hypertrichosis, which is a genetic disorder that causes excessive hair growth throughout the body. Here's an example of
pretty
a
dope.
Child with it.
Dude, I wish I could have hypertrichosis. That's pretty awesome.
I mean, you almost do. You just need like one more little patch there, and you got it.
Yeah, but I don't have that patch.
Dude, you could be the first person to get a hair transplant to have artificial hypertrichosis.
Oh, yeah.
Damn. I like it.
Another theory. Theory number 3. Bigfoot
Giants?
is a descendant of Og.
Og?
Og. Last of the giants is mentioned in Deuteronomy, Numbers, and Joshua. Og is a recurring character in the Bible, Paul. And you claim to be a pious man of faith. Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Og, dude.
He was the only giant left on Earth after the flood of Noah. Some accounts state that Og bartered his way onto the boat by offering Noah servitude. How the fuck would he fit on it?
Dude, the boat, dude, how you're worried about Og? How the fuck did 2 of every species of animal fit on it?
Yeah, that's true.
Plus the food to feed them for fucking 30
Look,
days.
they would talk about kinds, Paul. Kinds. Macroevolution, Paul. Macroevolution. Which is okay for some reason. I don't know. Damn, Og is fucking... Og, what are you going to do with that woman? She pretty small for you, Og.
It looks like he's got some ideas.
I don't think you should do that, Og. That ain't right. Og was described as being the height of cedars and having the strength of a mighty oak. Og eventually became king of the Amorites before God allowed Moses to slaughter Og and the non-giant people he benevolently ruled over.
Jesus.
The fuck, God?
Seems
He was
a bit
being
harsh.
nice.
All right, kill Og. People the rules over. What am I doing with them? Go ahead and kill them too.
Go ahead and kill him, too.
I mean, you know what? Just fucking fuck them.
He's too benevolent to him. Kill him. Some Christians believe Og's descendants escaped Moses and his Jewish armies slaughter to roam the world this day as Bigfoot.
Okay.
What do you think of that shit, huh?
He doesn't match the description of Bigfoot, though.
Well, they got
he's not
hairier
hairy.
over time.
Sounds like bullshit.
I mean,
Bullshit.
I'm pretty sure we would have seen Og by now if he was wandering around.
Well, that's not Og, Scotty. It's Og's descendants. Remember, they're going to be the combination of Og and normal human-sized women. Okay,
Okay.
so their blood is going to be diluted.
So how do they get hairy, though?
Well, think about how much inbreeding that line must have done to still be ape people.
I mean,
at this point,
Did Og really have to struggle? I mean, if Og made it, I mean, he was tall as the cedars and mighty as an oak. I think Og had whatever woman he wanted.
well, I know. I mean, you can clearly see that here in this picture. But I'm saying I'm saying that his children are not going to be Og people. They're going to be Og human hybrids.
Yeah, but what makes them hairy?
All the inbreeding, Scotty. He's probably got a recessive.
Oh my! Come on.
He has a
dude.
recessive fucking gene for
No,
trichohydrosis
But why
or whatever the fuck
why
that
is he
shit
gonna be
was.
inbreeding though. He's wandering the lands.
Because, the fucking children of Og know that the more they sleep with humans, the more they dilute the giant DNA. So in order to keep it, they breed with each other.
All right, you've really thought about this, TJ.
Yeah.
You've deeply thought about
Don't be
this.
fucking stupid, Scotty.
Okay, well, I didn't think about it that way.
What about a unicorn, Scotty?
Dude, did Jesus ride around a fucking unicorn?
I mean, pictures don't lie. I would have to say yes.
This is an actual picture of Jesus on a unicorn.
Well, I mean, obviously it's not a fucking actual
It's
photograph.
like an accounting of it.
But, someone painted this, so I assume it's true.
Oh, well, fair enough.
Passed down by
8
word
times.
of mouth, dude.
8 fucking times unicorns were mentioned in the Bible, Scotty.
Sweet.
8
fucking times.
8 times in my book means real.
Numbers 23:22. God brought them out of Egypt. He hath, as it were, the strength of an unicorn.
Fuck.
Why would you mention unicorns if unicorns didn't exist?
Proof right there.
Numbers 24:8. God brought him forth out of Egypt. He hath, as it were, the strength of an unicorn. He shall eat up the nations, his enemies, and shall break their bones and pierce them through with his arrows.
Dude, a unicorn doesn't have an arrow, and a unicorn doesn't eat everything in sight. What the fuck?
Well, it just says he has the strength of the unicorn.
What did they mean by unicorn, though? Do they have a different meaning for unicorn?
Unicorns are fucking super swole, Paul.
I believe that this is what a unicorn is, Paul. We all agree with this. If I say unicorn, pretty much everyone sees this.
Yeah, now, but what about like fucking 3,000 years ago?
Same back then, Paul. Same back then. Only people actually knew what they were talking about because unicorns were still around back then. His glory, this is from Deuteronomy 33:17. His glory is like the firstling of his bullock. Gross. And his horns are like the horns of unicorns. With them he shall push the people together. Blah, blah, blah. Job 39:9-12. I'm only going to read the unicorn part. Oh, actually, they have unicorn mentioned multiple times. So let's use this as clues. Will the unicorn be willing to serve thee, or abide by thy crib? Canst thou bind the unicorn with his band in the furrow? Or will he harrow the valleys after thee? I've wondered that.
Yeah.
So many times I'm just like, oh, will he fucking harrow the valleys or not? Apparently that's what unicorns do. They harrow valleys.
I think he would harrow the valley personally.
Psalm 22:21 says, save me from the lion's mouth, for thou hast heard me from the horns of the unicorns. Damn, Psalm 29:6, he maketh them also to skip like a calf, Lebanon and Syrian like the young unicorn. Psalm 92:10, but my horn shalt thou exalt like the horn of a unicorn. I shall be anointed with fresh oil. And finally in Isaiah 34:7, and the unicorns shall come down with them, and the bullocks with the bulls, and their land shall be soaked with blood, and their dust made fat with fatness.
Whoa.
Yum.
I want some dust that's fat.
Give me some fat dust.
Some fat dust for
with
you.
fatness.
Yeah.
Damn.
And if you think that this is not some contemporary shit, here's a fucking pastor, a minister, a man of the cloth, talking about unicorns. He's got some answers for y'all. I don't know this fucker's name, but he's got a big beard, so he's clearly a fucking expert, so pay attention.
He's a genius.
There is something in heaven called a unicorn. Now, the Bible does not describe it beyond the name, which is unicorn. What it looks like, I don't know. Is it a horse with a horn? I have no idea. Probably not. It's probably...
You fucking dipshit. Of course it is.
Not.
See, I told you.
You know what? This guy's a fucking heretic.
Quack
Motherfucker.
I told you. They don't even know
Terrible
what they're talking
beard.
about. We don't know that they're talking about what we think of as a unicorn.
Well, there's something called a fucking unicorn, Paul. Something called a unicorn.
Where could it be?
Probably its own unique creature. And will you get to ride them in heaven? I would think so. I can't imagine Jesus riding around on one, not giving us a shot at it.
Yeah. There you go.
I mean, so
don't know what they look like, don't know what they are, but can you ride them? Yeah, I'd say so. Probably.
yeah.
Why the fuck not?
Even if it's not big enough to ride, yeah.
Jesus rides them. I mean, I just looked at every Bible verse that talked about unicorns, and I don't see where that was mentioned, but hell yeah. Amen. Fox News. North Korea, we found a unicorn lair.
So North Korea is the only spot they've been able to find one, huh?
North Korea done found it.
No wonder. You know what, TJ? It makes you wonder.
This is not Fox News, though. This says fucking...
No, I'm saying, but it makes you wonder. Is North Korea really oppressed, TJ?
Which one has the fucking peacock? NBC? Which has the fucking peacock?
You really don't know?
I don't know.
It's NBC.
NBC. That's what I said.
Here in Pyongyang reveals something else has appeared in the capital on a hill. An ancient unicorn lair.
Awesome.
Now that's something to point at. The article quotes archaeologists as actually reconfirming the discovery, saying a rectangular rock carved with the words unicorn lair stands in front of the...
Shut up.
Unicorn lair. There it is.
I mean,
dude.
has it been any simpler? There's literally a rock and it's carved in, like, in case you're wondering, unicorn.
Get out of here with this
lair.
shit.
Now they discovered it, TJ.
North Korea, come on. No one buys this bullshit.
TJ, has North Korea ever lied to us before?
Don't know one buy this shit, man. Full of shit.
Fucking skeptic.
You're
Piece
full
of
of
shit.
fucking shit, North Korea. You know what? I'm going to fucking write a letter to Kim Jong-un and complain.
You're jealous, dude.
You're just mad you don't have a fucking unicorn lair on your property, bitch.
Mm-hmm. You know what? It
TJ,
would just like you to
that
take
unicorn
Kim
lair?
Jong-un's fucking side, Paul.
Hey, TJ, just hold on one second. You want to check out that
Where do your
unicorn lair?
loyalties really lie? You're always saying bring on the nukes. And who's always meddling around with that shit? North Korea.
Hey, TJ,
What's the connection?
Next time I come visit you, I want to check out your unicorn lair. Oh, what's that, TJ? You don't have one, but Kim Jong-un does have one, dude?
Mhm.
Wow.
All right. Okay,
TJ,
so
wow.
you know what? All right. There might be a smidgen of jealousy.
Yeah.
Smidgen.
Yeah,
Little
more
tiny
than a
smidgen of
smidgen.
jealousy.
Hey,
Little tiny
ocean.
smidgen of
There's a
jealousy.
healthy
An
dollop.
ocean of fucking jealousy,
There's a
TJ.
Dollop.
A tsunami of jealousy.
Shut up, Scotty. You don't know.
A hurricane of jealousy, TJ.
Look at this guy, Scotty. What do you think this guy's going to tell you?
Unicorns are real.
This guy. We're not on unicorns no more, Scotty.
We've moved on.
We're on
What's that?
dragons now, Scotty.
He's gonna tell me dragons are real.
I know dragons are
Dragons.
mentioned in the Bible.
They sure are. They sure are. Make sure this volume is going to be good. Yep, looks fine. All right, boom.
On today's video, we are going to be answering the question,
I thought he was going to have more bitch-made voice when I saw him, just to be honest with you.
Yeah, he has kind of like a gravelly voice. I wasn't expecting that.
When I saw him, yeah, I heard in my
nerdy.
head like a little bit like, all right, guys, so welcome to the day of the... But he's like, all right, everybody, listen up.
Everybody listen up. We're going to talk about
Dinosaurs.
dinosaurs in the Bible. Yeah.
exist.
Ask
Man,
Master Aaron.
I hate this fucking Muzak people put in front of their videos now. It just makes me want to.
You know what? I think it enhances the fuck out of it, Paul.
Oh my god, it's horrible.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's awful.
Ask him.
So, did dinosaurs really exist? Now, from all the evidence that
He's gonna say, "Fuck yeah, dude! Dinosaurs existed. They just existed like 5,000 years ago."
I can see as a layman, not a professional scientist, obviously, yes, I would say that dinosaurs did exist. Maybe not every single dinosaur that has
Heretic. Heresy. He's against Jesus.
been reconstructed today, but we have the fossil record. We have bones and we have teeth, and we've been able to piece together
Planted
those.
by the
And so,
devil.
On the Triceratops, or perhaps the Tyrannosaurus, or whatever other dinosaur. Yes, they did exist. But for Christians,
Okay.
this brings us to a much more pressing, more interesting
that.
question, and that is, why does the Bible seem to not speak about dinosaurs?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Luckily for us, everybody, the Bible's filled with a bunch of fucking fake gobbledygook, and I'm about to give you some of it right now.
Yep.
Yep. Let's just do it.
If they really existed, if they're scientific fact,
Wait, stop. You just said they did exist. So why are you saying if?
Yeah, get to the
Fact.
proof.
why does the Bible not tell about them? Well, in actuality, I believe that it does.
Yep.
There's a Hebrew word. I'm not going to give you that Hebrew word because, quite frankly,
Fucking
you don't know
God.
if I was pronouncing it right or wrong, and you don't really care about
If
how
you
it's
get,
pronounced.
if you look at the
But I'll spend 20
translations-
minutes explaining why
Yeah.
I won't say it, though.
Yeah,
so
look. If you look at all the ways you could translate it, it says dragon, but actually, if you translate it this way, it means dinosaur.
The Hebrew word is nearly 30 times in the Old Testament, and it's translated most often dragon. speaks of a sea creature or of a land creature. Now, we didn't have the English word dinosaur, obviously, that until about the 1830s, I believe it was, when there was the
How about that, Scotty?
Didn't have the right word, dude.
Blowing your mind,
We
huh?
just didn't have the fucking words then. Look, words had to evolve. Just there were enough words then. And when they came up with the right word, it was replaced.
I'm gonna read you some fucking Bible verses. Mentioning dragons, Scotty.
Okay.
Is this
Awake.
Jesus fighting a dragon?
Yeah, it sure is.
What's he doing?
Awake! Awake! Put on strength, O arm of the Lord. Awake as in the days of old. The generation of long ago. Was it not you who cut Rahab in pieces? Who pierced the dragon? Isaiah 51:9.
I felt like you were reading a fucking like fantasy book, dude.
I am brother to dragons and a companion to owls.
Okay, so this is like when
Harry Potter. No, it's actually Job 30:29.
yeah, dude, like this is like when like the fucking like nerdy guy was writing the Bible.
And then a dragon showed up.
Oh, cool, I guess.
Smoke went up from his nostrils, and devouring fire from his mouth. Glowing coals flamed forth from him. Psalms 18:8. His tail swept down a third of the stars of heaven and cast them to the earth. And the dragon stood before the woman who was about to give birth, so that when she bore her child, he might devour it. Revelations 12:4.
That dragon's patient. He's like, I can have this big meal, but I want
He's
to eat
like,
the baby
as soon as
first."
this baby is born, I'm eating that motherfucker. Christians today take the mentioning of dragons in the Bible in several ways and have formed theories surrounding them. Theory number one is the one that guy was alluding to a moment ago. Dinosaurs are dragons. Problem solved. No contradictions here.
Because we all know about the well-documented fire-breathing dragon dinosaurs. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, those all those fire-breathing ones, right?
This theory suggests that every time the Bible mentions dragons, they're actually referring to dinosaurs. Many Christians believe that these dragons still exist to this day.
Right, sure. Okay, that still exists.
That's around. I've seen one of those.
Yep. Who
I
hasn't?
hope I
This
never
is-
see one of those. That's fucking... I think it's
You know what this is, Paul?
up.
You know what this is?
A pterodactyl?
No. This is the roe pen of New Guinea Island.
Fuck.
Actually, I think this is the roe pen.
What the fuck
I'm
was
not
that
sure.
other one?
Oh, no, this is a different one. This is the Mokele Membe of the Congo
Oh,
River
yeah.
Basin, which we talked about this one before,
This
remember?
looks like a,
Mokele Mobimbe. Mokele
why are they
Mobimbe.
throwing spears at it?
Because they don't like it, because it's a dick.
I mean, does it eat plants? Does it really? It's not going to eat them, is it?
Dude, it's
It's
a
a fucking
rampaging
asshole.
dinosaur.
Yeah, what would you do? You just fucking be like, hey, dinosaur, come eat my children. No problem, bro.
I'd say like let's chill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this dinosaur doesn't look like he's interested in chilling.
Well, they're attacking him. Of course, he's not interested in that.
This is Stoa of South America. This is literally just a Carnotaurus. But this is another animal that's supposedly is alive today in the world,
What?
according to people. Yeah. Everyone I just showed you is a cryptid that people say is still roaming the earth to this day.
It'd be really hard to find this one.
All reported modern-day sightings of dinosaurs have been proven hoaxes by creationists, though. Check this out. Dinosaurs were created by God on day 6 of creation, approximately 6,000 years ago. Dinosaurs were originally vegetarian. During the global flood, many were buried and fossilized, but 2 of each kind survived on Noah's Ark. Dinosaurs eventually died out due to human activity, climate changes, or other factors.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they believe in this. They believe in that human climate change killed the dinosaurs, but now it's a hoax. I guess doesn't really make much sense.
So 6,000 years. Problem with that. And then how did they become carnivorous? They just decided to.
Evolutionists claim that dinosaurs lived millions of years ago, but it's important to realize that when they dig up a dinosaur bone, it doesn't have a label attached showing its date. Wow, fucking science disproven.
Boom. Science won. Wait, no. Bible won, science nothing.
I like how like the flood somehow dispersed them through different layers of the fucking Earth's crust too. It was somehow able to do that as well.
Actually, if you study the science behind carbon dating, you'll notice that dragons actually do exist. Because
They don't. I doubt there isn't carbon dating for dinosaurs though.
they're not. Carbon dating only gets you like 50,000 years.
Yeah, something to say like
it's like radiometric or radio, whatever. Some other fucking
like
kind of
radioactive shit, right?
Yeah, but they don't believe in any of that. It's all nonsense. Then they go into all this fucking shit about dinosaurs in the Bible. We don't have time for it. Fuck is this weeb shit? Get this out of here. Anyway, theory number 2, dragons mentioned in the Bible are literal dragons. This theory suggests that actual fire-breathing, flying dragons actually existed. One Christian researcher,
What is that even?
named Mike. Oh, Mike, I'm a Christian researcher.
A dude that read a bunch of random shit online. Okay.
Well,
thanks.
hello. I'm Randall Fell, an elven alchemist. What is this LARP?
Dude, I would actually have more respect for the elven alchemist than the fucking Christian researcher.
Listen to Mike. Listen to Mike, guys.
Sorry, it's good.
How can an ancient civilization in Europe, China, Japan, Central America, and South America, and other locales around the globe all have stories of the same types of creatures? These cultures had little to no contact with one another.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Wow, how did they all come up with the totally unique idea of what if there was a giant monster?
Yeah, insane. Not to mention, like, if you look at like DNA, you can see all the haplogroups and how people split off from different locations over hundreds of thousands of years.
Not only that, but like a Chinese dragon and a European dragon, they just happen to like coalesce at some point as like we're going to call both these dragons, but really they didn't look all that similar.
Those ideas,
they didn't portend the same things.
Yeah, those ideas probably existed for much longer than people know, is what I'm saying.
Dude, look at Japanese dragons here. They're gay.
Yeah. Like, how did you guys make your dragons so fucking gay?
I mean, this dragon's like, normally I'm like, damn, a dragon's a badass.
I mean, this dragon is putting me in the mood for some fucking dick.
Yeah, dude, I want to put my dick in a butt real quick. Looking at these dragons.
Man, but
these feisty dragons would be probably able to oblige you guys.
Are there dragons in the Bible? We already know there are because it says that multiple times, so whatever. Theory number 3. Both mythical fire-breathing dragons and dinosaurs existed alongside humans.
Cool.
Wow. Dude, humans had a rough go of it, I guess, for a while.
I know. You go out fucking side, you just like get away from the T-Rex, all of a sudden fucking Smaug descends upon you.
Oh, shit. Nobody go outside. King Ghidorah and the T-Rex are having another fucking epic battle.
Yep. You know how it is, Paul. You know what the fuck happens. So the Creation Museum claims both dinosaurs and mythical dragons existed alongside humans. This is the Creation Museum website here. They have a whole exhibit, I guess. Dragon Legends. Once upon a time, a young, beautiful princess was trapped in a castle tower. Suddenly, she was in grave danger when a fire-breathing dragon flew toward her tower window. But a knight in shining armor came to her rescue, narrowly avoiding a fiery death as he slayed the dragon, just as it swooped down. Everyone is familiar with these classic dragon stories. But is there any truth? Is there any truth to the supposed fairy tales and legends like Beowulf, Chinese dragons, or Nessie?
No.
Papa Smurf, Brainy Smurf, Gargamel. Everybody's familiar with these beloved children cartoons, but is there any truth?
What a pointless question.
Is there any truth to the legend of the Smurfs?
Some fucking presuppositional garbage, dude. Fuck this.
There's actually a lot of strong biblical evidence of tiny blue woodland people living in mushrooms.
No evidence. It's like you have less than no evidence.
I want to fucking see how much the tickets are for this shit.
Oh, kids 10 under. What?
Holy
They are fucking gougers, dude. Gouging people. So if you want to do the museum and art combo, you're looking at potentially $80 fucking dollars.
Mm.
And they're 45 minutes apart?
And dude, if you want to come back any old time you want, $499, man, you can come back all year.
The Creation Museum and the Ark Encounter are located 45 minutes. What? Why? You bought two fucking buildings 45 minutes apart, but you charge people one price to go to both places?
Oh my. You know what it probably is? They probably want to get you out somewhere in the middle of nowhere they can just bill you.
Or, Scotty. Or
let's see. What do we get? Buy a ticket.
No, Scotty. Fuck that. Annual combo pass.
How's it up to $499? How can it be $500 a year? Go to buy a ticket. I want to fucking buy a ticket.
All right, fine.
So I just don't fucking know how you can even charge that much.
All right, so here's how it breaks down, Scotty. Well, where's the fucking
No, we want to buy the fucking forever.
Where's the annual pass, motherfucker?
Well, you're building your annual pass. You have to fucking pick how many of these that you want.
Let's scroll down.
Okay, annual combo pass.
So your family.
Wait, they all go to the same page. That's the problem. I was confused. I clicked on the wrong fucking thing.
So yeah,
all right, a family is defined as immediate family members, parent, legal guardian, and their dependent children 17 and under. So they're talking about like a nuclear family. They're not talking about like cousin Steve and fucking Uncle George and whatever the fuck.
They gotta get them to pay too.
Dude, my sister with 22 kids would get a steal from this. Dude.
I know, right? Annual family pass, Scotty. Or you can get an adult annual pass for just you. Senior annual pass, ages 60 and up. Youth annual pass, $139.95.
Paul, you're not factoring in all the fucking souvenirs and concessions they're going to buy, of course, too.
Dude, who would want to go to this so many times that you would buy an annual fucking pass for it?
I don't know. I don't know why you would even want... I mean, calling this a museum is laughable.
I'll take one family pass, please.
One family, okay.
Terrible.
Ugh. Whatever.
Why does the Bible talk about dragons?
Let's go 33 seconds in. Find out the answer from this guy. Paul, what do you think this guy's voice is going to sound like?
Something like this. He looks like he's got like a deeper voice.
Really? I think it's going to be more high-pitched and nasally, like around this place right here.
Right, I'm going with that one, too. The fucking nasally.
All right, let's see what we got.
The Bible speaks about dragons.
Dragons.
And our authority, everything that we do,
I thought he was kind of in the middle.
Yeah, he's kind of right between.
We have to measure by the word of God. That's what I believe. And so we have to go to the Bible, and the Bible speaks about dragons.
So we have to go to the Bible. The Bible speaks about dragons.
It speaks about dragons in the Old Covenant scriptures. But you know something? It speaks about dragons in the New Testament. If you look at the book of Revelation, Satan is compared to a dragon over and over again. Like 13 times in the book of Revelations, dragon is used. And it's either referring to Satan or some kind of evil. Now, what's fascinating is throughout history, on every continent and all these historical works, we see dragons are portrayed as lethal predators. All right.
So they were signs of good luck and good fortune in China, weren't they?
China doesn't count.
They're evil, TJ. Whatever. I got a narrative. Shut up.
Okay.
There's these big, giant, scaled reptiles that are they're just lethal, and they will kill you. They kill livestock. They are really the apex of apex predators. And here we have in Revelations God explaining to us, using a dragon as the imagery of saying, you know, Satan is like a dragon. And so he's comparing the predator to us, Satan, as a dragon. And he used...
I'm so glad I'm not a Christian, man. I don't think I could fucking listen to this kind of shit, man.
How it works, teacher. So this magical thing then has to interact with this magical thing that makes this magical thing make sense. You get it?
Yeah, like, I don't know, get into like D&D or some other fucking thing and that you can actually just admit as a fantasy because this is fucking lame. And that's pretty much that. That was some cryptids in the Bible. I don't know if anyone believes now. Scotty, did I make a believer of you?
Unfortunately not.
Not in cryptids in the Bible? What about the Bible itself?
Oh, well, TJ, I know that's true.
Okay. Well, that's good. At least I was able to fucking preach some of the gospel here today.
Good job.